Hey, this is Jamey with Stonemaier Games, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanism, a few different mechanisms, in Welcome to New Las Vegas. One of my friends has this game. We have not been able to see that friend, but we did play last night over Discord with a camera on his copy, and we had printouts of our copies of the game. So we played along. The printing wasn't fantastic. I think it would be better in the actual printed version, but it was doable. We've had, what, 4 players? Took around 90 minutes to teach and play it, which is a lot longer than normal Welcome to, but we were expecting that. I've heard that this is a much heavier version of Welcome to, and it certainly does have several layers of complexity over and beyond the original game. And one of those layers I really, really enjoy, and that is there are more ways in Welcome to New Las Vegas that you are either racing other players or comparing yourself to other players. Like in the original game, there are the goals that you are racing to achieve. They're represented over here, different shapes. I like the addition of the shapes, and you're racing to get those goals first. But even if you are not the first player to achieve those goals, you can still get points from them. I really like that in games where there are common goals, and you can get points for them even if you're not the first player to achieve them. That's great. Also in this game, though, you are looking at columns. And if you were the first to complete an avenue, they're called avenues in the game. So if you fill in all the numbers in all the buildings in a certain avenue, you get to circle that avenue as completed. And at the end of the game, you can get more points for having a fully completed column. At the same time, similar to these bonuses, you can still complete a column if you are not the first to complete it, and you can get a smaller amount of bonus. So like you can see here, I wasn't the first to complete the first avenue, so I scratched off the top part of it, but I'm still eligible to complete the bottom of it. It just matters in terms of scoring. It's a smaller benefit if you complete it. So I like that. I like that, and there are a few other things too. There's a scoring where you at the end of the game you'll compare your rows, an element that I won't go into, but you'll compare your rows to each other player's rows, and you have the potential to get some extra points there. That's really neat. One little thing that I like, that's the first mechanism. The second mechanism that I think is really neat is this ribbon track, which I won't completely go into it here. It's basically if you complete certain sections of it, you can get bonuses. You can cross off that section to get a bonus. And this is one of the rewards you can get. One of the benefits that you get from Welcome to, in this version of Welcome to, is to cross off one of the circles on this ribbon track. However, one neat little thing is, at any point in the game, if you cannot fill in a building, if you cannot write down a number, in normal Welcome to, that's a really bad thing, and it's still bad here, but it's doubly bad in normal Welcome to because you can not only not fill in a number, but you also have to cross off a benefit or a penalty over here and get an escalating amount or not an escalate, but you lose some points for it at the end of the game. It does escalate based on how many you have to cross off. But in this game, instead of it being a double negative, because you're already not filling in a building, instead you gain, I believe it was two, you get to cross off 2 little circles on this ribbon track, and which is a good thing because it gives you the potential to get a bonus to use once during the rest of the game. This is really nice. I love that in a moment of when you're feeling bad because you can't fill something in on the board, you are getting something good that gives you more flexibility for the rest of the game. I thought that was really clever. The last thing I want to mention, probably my favorite mechanism, is that one of the new bonuses you can get, instead of applying to a specific category, as many of these do, like there's the ribbon cutting bonus, there's the star bonus, there are these bonuses that you can get from the back of the cards, the card flipping mechanism in Welcome to. One of the bonuses says, choose any yellow square. You can see all these different yellows. Here's a yellow, that's a rectangle, but it's yellow. These are yellow squares. These are yellow squares. Choose any yellow square and upgrade it, which means cross off the top number on it. And so it's basically a very flexible upgrade. So I can choose to upgrade anything. If I see that icon come up, I can choose that number and that benefit, that card benefit, and choose any category that I want to upgrade. And so it gives you a ton of flexibility to choose a strategy that fits you. If early in the game, I can give myself direction. I could say, okay, I want to be really good at completing avenues as I did here. I want to be the first one to complete a bunch of avenues, and I want to get more points from it when I do. So you're basically crossing off gives you more points for doing these things. Or I can choose one other category. I can choose, in this game, I mainly just focused on that one specific category. But I really liked this flexible upgrade that let me choose the category that was important to me at that given time, or late in the game when I'd already achieved something, I could say, okay, I've already achieved this thing, I'll choose this category to benefit from. I like the flexible upgrade a lot. Those are my 3 favorite things I think about Welcome to New Las Vegas. If you've played it, I'd love to hear your thoughts, or if any of these mechanisms made you think of another game that has a similar mechanism that's worth commenting on here. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks.